What are three moments in hip hop culture that you would say changed the game the most in your opinion? For me, it has to be the death of Tupac and Biggie. That's like you can write the Bible on it. To me, it did more impact than actually reading the Bible because I lived through it. So, for me, it's like it's a crazy, impactful moment in hip hop history that changed the game forever. It made the game like softer, and it made people really wake up that it's real and you can really lose your life. And what I mean, when some of the biggest in the culture lose their life like that, the biggest in the culture actually lose their life, it really shakes the game up and makes you realize that it's real. It's a real dangerous industry, and you can really die. Not that it was like sacrificed in a way, but for me, them losing their life was such a cultural impact and disrupted our life so much that we kind of take it that seriously. It's something that actually happened in our life, not something that we just read in a book. Not disrespecting any religion or cultures. I just feel as though for me, it just did more impact for me than even the Bible. The next thing I would have to say, the introduction of like a Kanye West. Kanye West, super duper game changer. He was a producer and an artist, sang, rap, and made the beats, or orchestrated, help out with the beat making process. Game changer. You never seen nothing like it before. A super producer that also rapped and was different. Wasn't like the super duper urban style rapper. He came out with the pink polos, so he definitely like softened up the game and changed the game in his own way. And last but not least, I would have to say Drake R.B. Graham. Another one, Collar Voice. He just changed the game. He came out singing and rapping and just was a great. He had such a high threshold of music and such a good ear for, what makes a great song great. It's just something that you can't take for granted. Honorable mentions is like the battle with Jay-Z and Nas, like beef in general. It's something that changed hip hop and shakes the game up. I was in high school when I had to hear a bunch of dusty ass Nas fans. No shade to Nas, but Nas fans come out the war throwing shots at Jay for no reason. It was just like the soundtrack to their life. Either the Blueprint 2, song and the Takeover. They was all good hits. The Super Ugly John, was kind of a miss. It's just he came out a little too emotional, and it was a little quick. He said it himself. It was a freestyle, but not magnifying that battle. Like I said, battles in general. But that battle I grew up on, and the Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss one as well is another battle honorable mention. Changed the game forever. Jadakiss really did good. Beanie Siegel really did good. So what I mean, when they came out on a Powerhouse on stage, it just made it live for Talk to Vid, Jadakiss ready to, bring guns into it and all that. Like, it was just a real battle. Hip hop, man. It's a great cultural thing. I stand behind it. I believe in it. I still want to start the podcast where I'm grading artists and just grading work into a way where I'm actually trying to put a rating system on music and hip hop in general, because I feel as though the artistry of it is just that deep that it should have some type of rating system on the art. That's all. If you had to choose three moments in music, what three are you picking? Like I said, my three is the death of Biggie Smalls and Tupac, the introduction of Kanye West, and the introduction of Drake R.B. Graham. I feel the three-person moments in hip hop was just the biggest. It changed the game for me in my lifetime the most out of any other moments in music. That's all.